You're back with the Freaks, Fox Sports 910 Phoenix, the voice of Arizona sports. At Kenny and Crash at Fox Sports 910. Big Dan Williams joining the Freaks. What's up, D?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Awesome.
You are running ragged on Radio Row.
Hey, man, it's cool. She told me, my PRA, she told me it's going to be a little workout today, so I was prepared.
You're all about that, though.
Oh, yeah, sometimes, but not in all season, though. I mean, I would try to stay off my feet as much as possible. so we'll see.
Hey, look, the Cardinals draft you in the first round, and then you head over to Oakland, all right? Given what the Cardinals did this year, do you still kind of cheer for the Cardinals, Dan?
Oh, yeah. Like this year on their run, me and Calais, we were very close. Rashad Johnson, Gerard Powell, playing a lot of games with those guys, man. You always want to see your buddies do well. And I know right now, those guys are hurting right now because, it's just so close. But, we had a lot of talent on the team. And, Carson, stayed healthy all year. And you see what happened. And, those guys still making plays. But, just last week, me personally, I just felt like, they started off a little slow. But they're a lot better than what they showed. But for the most part, I do always, root for the guys. I hope they do well.
Watching your buddies, whether it's Calais, Rashad, whomever, in that final game against the Panthers, was it pretty tough to watch?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, just knowing that, it meant so much to them, and they were just so close to the Super Bowl. And, all those guys, are winners, and they always prepare hard.
That they're better than that.
Yes, very, very, very much so. Just didn't go out there and perform. And, especially guys like Frosty, been playing a long time, 10+ years, and this the one thing he's chasing, the Super Bowl. So I hate it, and especially for Larry, man, because that's probably the only thing he's pretty missing off his resume. The guy's done everything he can do for being a great receiver, but it's just that one thing, that Super Bowl win. That's all he needs, and he always talks about it. It's the only thing he really wants that really bad, and he puts the work in every year. So just being too close to those guys, and being friends, you definitely feel for him.
Yes, Larry wants a Super Bowl. Like you said, every player in the NFL wants a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
But we've talked to a few people about this today. Does he really need it? Because you've got legendary guys like Dan Marino who don't have a ring. Does he really need it? Because his legacy is pretty solid right now.
Oh, no. He's definitely, in my opinion, first ballot Hall of Famer. So I don't think he needs it to add it on. But just knowing Larry personally and being the competitor that he is, he definitely wants to be, the best, to get that Super Bowl ring on his finger. And, I think that's the one thing that keeps him going. For any, as an outsider or a guy who just looking at football, he's, a lot of guys, okay, well, he has the numbers. But I think the competitor that he is, I think that's the one thing he's still chasing. That's why he keeps playing. Because, a lot of guys, oh, well, Larry, you made this, you did this, you made this much money. Well, why are you still playing? But I just think that Larry, as long as he can still play and, be, great addition to the team, and he can contribute the way he does, I believe as long as he can still truck, he's going to definitely chase that ring.
We're talking to former Cardinals, current Oakland Raiders defensive lineman Dan Williams. He joins us here on the Freaks and Fox Sports 910. And how tough was it for you to leave Arizona last year?
It was very tough. I contemplated a lot in the end, and like I said, I had a lot of close relationship with those guys.
You went through a lot with the team. Ups and downs. You were in the Wisenhunt era. You were drafted into the organization. Went through a lot of losing, and then the team finally wins, and then you're a free agent. How tough was it to leave after seeing that success finally?
It was really tough. I was just always thinking about, kind of going back and forth. I feel like, being close to the guys on the team, you just always want to be like, okay, well, we can get this. If we could just get this number, I'll settle for this. But in the end, the Cardinals have to do, what was best for them, and then I have to do what's best for me and my family, and we just couldn't come to agreement, and in my opinion, it was a little bit surprising, but at the end, it's just like, hey, we both got to do what's best for us, and it's just all business. So me and my family, hey, the Raiders, great team, up and coming, have a good young quarterback. That's definitely the key, to being successful in this league. So it's just. in the end, just came out. We just had to do what's best for each other, and that's how I ended up out here.
Dan, let's face it, no scorpions, no snakes up here. You don't have 120-degree summers.
Yes. Well, hey, I do miss my house in Chandler, though, because out here is a little bit more expensive, and this traffic, boy, it's terrible. I never thought I'd say I ever missed a 202 at 4 o'clock, but this out here I'll take that any day. But, for the most part, for the team, I love them. Our front office, everything, they're great people. But, just the living conditions, I just got to get used to that.
You played for BA for 2 seasons before going to Oakland. Can you tell us a moment that we're not privy to, a locker room moment about Bruce Arians that just kind of blew you away?
I think it's just, I want to say, one day after practice, he just pretty much just told us, like, why you guys playing this game? You only play this game for one reason. He probably used a little extra, version adjectives in there. But it's always, you're like, guys, why are you playing this game? You play for the Super Bowl. This is the only why you do all this running, you do all this lifting, you do all this practicing, it's for one goal. And, 'cause a lot of people are like, Coach, you talking about Super Bowl, but that's why you play. And that's one thing that I probably keep with me because, you play, to hold the trophy up at the end, to show that you are the best. And that's the reason why, we always do, run those hills, working out since February and doing all the extra work and, all the extra studying and film studying and things, and so you can be the best. So, Bruce is always a straightforward guy and I always tell you what's on his mind, so you definitely respect him for that.
Big Dan Williams joining the Freaks on Fox Sports 910. How you doing, Kenny? Hey, relax a second. Come on, Crash.
Nice video.
I'm a big Jack Del Rio fan. Granted, he played for the Cowboys and what he did with the Jaguars. He seems to be similar in some of his approach to BA. Pretty straightforward guy.
Yes, very. He even get to the point. I think in preseason I had a bad game versus the Rams. He was like, all right, man, where's the guy that signed? So, but for me, it was, I appreciate it though. Me as a player, I could take that, and it's like those little subliminal messages. I get that. So, I love Jack. I love playing for him every minute. I'm a guy who I could take straightforward. It's like I need that. So, it was great, and my mind was like, it's just preseason, but in the end, I understand because he just wants you to get prepared, right away and be ready, those 4 games, straight into the season. So, ever since then, he didn't have to, most of our conversations was just like, joking, hey man, this is what can we do to get better and do some more, do some extra work.
But do you have more respect for a coach that played big time football, has him a Super Bowl ring, and now he's the guy barking in your ear versus a guy that's never played big time football?
No, it's just, as a player, you definitely do have that, connection because he knows like what you've been through. He knows what preparation, things that it takes for you to be prepared to, play the game. And when a guy's actually hurt, like, hey, coach, I'm a little sore, I think he could understand that a little bit more. Actually a guy who, I think coach played like 10 plus years, and it's just the fact that I think you relate to him a little bit more. But you always have respect because coach who doesn't play, especially a guy who has a resume of winning, he knows something. He does know something about how to make you successful and things like that. So it's just the fact, especially Jack was a linebacker. He has defense linemen in front of him, so you can kind of relate to him a little bit more just because he knows what you've been through.
Who's a bigger freak of nature, Amari Cooper, Khalil Mack, or we'll go Patrick Peterson?
Honestly, I'll just say Khalil Mack, just because those two guys, the other two guys are a little smaller, and you expect them to run fast. But the way I'll say Khalil Mack, he can run fast. He's strong enough. He can hold up, 300-pound offensive lineman. If you go tell him to go cover a little small, scat back, he can run with him. So just the things that he could do, and it comes so natural to him. It's it amazes me, and just the size and strength and speed that guy has, is pretty much, he's like a class 5 mutant, just.
I love it.
Wow. His name, Big Dan Williams, now with the Raiders, formerly with the Cardinals. We have Lorenzo Alexander on the show many times, Sam Acho on the show many times, and there's a battle between those dudes. Who's sexier? Of those two guys, are you sexier than Lorenzo Alexander and Sam Acho?
Oh yeah, man. I have a lot of self-confidence. You know, I believe. You know, even though I am a bigger guy, but you know, I look good. You know, I always tell myself, you know, I look in the mirror every morning, and you know, that's the only person that looks better than me is the guy in the mirror. So it's just, you know, it's hard. So I mean, I won that by a long shot.
Dan Williams, could you play in Las Vegas in a Raiders helmet?
Oh yeah, I definitely could. Yeah, I could, man. I mean, I could play as long as wherever we are. I mean, hopefully, you know, I hope we do stay here in Oakland because we have a great fan base, and these guys here, they love us to death. But you know, anywhere, I can play anywhere we end up. You know, I'm committed to here, and you know, the Raiders organization. So you know, they just tell me where to go. I'll be ready.
We'll tell you Lowe's answer after you answer this question. Kenny asked Lorenzo if you guys should talk to Mark Davis about his haircut. What do you think?
I mean, Mark look cool to me. You know, with the haircut and the white jacket. Hey, I believe we got the coolest on in the league. So hey, it's fine with me. There's no complaints.
I think One Man Gang, he also pretty much reiterated the same comments. Yeah.
He's got swag.
Yes,
he's got swag. That's what he said.
Zoe said.
He definitely does. He definitely does, man. And I mean, he's a great guy. I mean, he always, you know, speaks to us in pregame and after the game. So, you know, I mean, Mark Davis is definitely a cool owner.
What would be the wackiest hair you would do? What would be the wackiest hair? Would you let it grow a mullet, or would you shave it, or what'd you do?
I don't know. I think I had a bald head one time. It doesn't really work for me. I got a few rolls in the back of my head, so I got to keep hair on my head.
Dan, last thing for you, of course, Fox Sports 910 here in Phoenix. We're the only Phoenix sports station here in San Francisco. The official Cardinals station is not here for Super Bowl 50. What do you say about that?
Man, I think, you know, it's just so close. I mean, a lot of guys I was talking to on the team, you know, like I think Frosty, you know, he's just telling me, man, Dan, it still hurts. Y'all 60 minutes from being here. So I can see why. You know, I can definitely understand because it's just, you know, maybe losing early in the playoffs. Yeah. Okay, they'll probably pop, you know, show up, but it's just, I think it just stings a little bit now. You know, it's just the week is actually here, and you know, you didn't put your best foot forward, and you know, you definitely had a great chance of being here yourself.
Well, Dan Williams, aren't you proud that Fox Sports 910 from Phoenix is here, and the Cardinals official station, they're not here? Aren't you proud that the Freaks are here, dude?
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. I'm definitely glad you guys here, man. You know, I still have connection there, man. I still have a house in Chandler, so you know, I listen to you guys all the time.
Attaboy. Thanks, D.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.